Here is a contentious area that I'm going to deal with, and I've only put one slide in here, and please don't take it the wrong way, but as a contractor coming to either you, the owner, or you, the engineer, these would be some of the comments that I would make to you as a long-time contractor trying to promote trenchless technologies for the last 30 years. I would prefer to see more and more performance specifications, and the reason for that is that the systems that are out there for achieving what you're trying to achieve are all slightly different. And when you put in a descriptive specification, you are limiting the process to one contractor, possibly or maybe two. Therefore, a performance specification will allow you to achieve, to obtain more bids for your project. Then I would ask you to probably go towards an RFQ or an RFP type of system of tendering. And when you do that, then go to the contractor and ask for a detailed specification to go around his or her method of construction. Verify that method of construction, and then verify that specification, and then use that specification on them to make sure that they comply and they do the work properly. 3, I would recommend strongly that you go and spend the 2 or 3 days required to do a course on the method of construction that you're specifying, be it CIPP or drilling or pipe bursting, so that you know what has to be done. You've heard from independent sources what has to be done and what should be done and what the parameters are. This gives you the strength, or should give you the strength, to stop a process partway through if what's being done is not up to specification or is not going to achieve a satisfactory result in your opinion. And please do that if you're not feeling comfortable. Also, please don't let poor contractors give you poor results because it doesn't do anything for the industry. Thank you. So some of the added benefits of trenchless technology are the fact that because we don't excavate the road, and because we're not trucking all the material away and bringing all new materials back in, the carbon emissions are vastly reduced. Back in 2003, 2004, when the Gordon Campbell government was in power, it brought in this whole concept of carbon credits with California. And some of the local people here, 3 of us, looked at that at the time, started developing a carbon calculator for trenchless technology. Well, finally we got approval in December of 2019 by the provincial government to allow us to demonstrate to the cities that their carbon offsets through the use of trenchless technologies they were able to offset them against their day-to-day emissions within cities. That was achieved here under the Green Communities Carbon Neutral framework, and this has now become an Option 1 project profile. So by taking your trenchless technology program, or trenchless technology project, you can put it through a program that's available on with the Green Communities Carbon Neutral framework and gain an offset that you can use against your carbon emissions from your day-to-day operations. So this, as I said, allows cities to generate their own carbon offsets. Of course, it reduces the carbon emissions in delivering new utilities to cities and new utilities to the public. It encourages global government sustainability, and it is very adaptable. It's not just a BC program, it's adaptable to anybody in the world who wants it, and it's an open source program, so it's available to anybody. I would like to thank the following areas. Number 1 is the province of British Columbia for the toolkit in carbon neutrality, TT Technologies, In Situ Form for the CFPP work, Ackerman and Herring Connect for the tunneling machines, Primus and Channel Liner for the slip lining products, and Vermeer for HDD. Thank you and have a good day.